On its website, the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation says they mobilize private capital to advance U.S. foreign policy and economic development around the world. On Tuesday, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and her delegation of government ministers met with a delegation led by U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of State Barbara Feinstein, which included U.S. International Development Finance Corporation Chief Policy Officer Caroline Vick. U.S. Charge d'Affaires Philip Kern also attended the meeting, which took place at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's. On the social media platform X, the Prime Minister said she welcomed the high-level delegation from the United States for productive discussions aimed at further strengthening the long-standing relationship between Trinidad and Tobago and the United States. The Prime Minister said their meeting reaffirmed the strong and enduring partnership between our two countries, focused on advancing cooperation in areas of mutual interest, including investment, economic development, and regional collaboration. In its statement on X about the meeting, the U.S. Embassy said it reaffirmed the strong U.S.-Trinidad and Tobago partnership and advanced cooperation on shared priorities, including security, trade, and regional stability. The recently appointed Charge d'Affaires spoke about that partnership during an event that commemorated the 250th independence of the U.S., which took place at the Hyatt Regency on Friday.
Our shared conviction looks like trade that reaches into ordinary homes. In 2025, goods traded between the United States and Trinidad and Tobago reached over $5.8 billion. Behind that number are oil workers in the south, petrochemical workers, operators at Point Lisas, fishermen in Mayora, hotel workers in Tobago, and farmers whose livelihood depend on the strength of what our two nations have built together, as do American farmers, steel workers, and consumers on the other end of that chain.
And then there was this announcement, which the Prime Minister had also spoken about at the event.
The Cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago approved memorandums of understanding with 3 American companies: Pinnacle Steel and Vanadium, Curlew Midstream, and Hummingbird AI. These agreements create a framework for over $2 billion in investment and hundreds of jobs in the Point Lisas industrial estate. These local investments show exactly what this partnership can deliver.
The Miami Herald has reported that the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation is expanding its reach in the Caribbean, where, according to the Herald, the DFC is hoping to soon begin reviewing proposals to boost energy and improve infrastructure, such as seaports and airports. The Miami Herald reported that the scheduled DFC visit to Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and Antigua and Barbuda started on Monday, and they will meet with government officials and private sector leaders to better understand countries' investment priorities. Jewel Brown, TV6 News.